So it seems that with every day that passes, there's always something new or crazy that's coming out about Cyberpunk. This time, this is something I've never seen before. So Cyberpunk 2077 got delisted officially by Sony from the PlayStation Store. And the reason for that being is because the game is just a huge buggy mess right now. And CDPR, before the game got delisted, they said that they were going to offer refunds to anyone that bought the game. And they also said that if you bought the game digitally, you can what you can do is you can try to contact Sony support and say, "Hey, CDPR hooked me up," and then they'll try to get you a refund. This I've heard stories. This game, you have a 50-50 chance succeeding if you bought the digital version, but still. So yeah, this is the first time I've ever seen something like this. Like, yeah, there have been games that have been delisted from Steam over time, but PlayStation Network and Microsoft or Xbox Marketplace. I don't know what it's called on Xbox One. I'm sorry, but those are more like those digital storefronts are more contained than Steam is, which is why hearing that a game got delisted from Steam is nothing new. But something like this getting delisted from PlayStation Store, that's huge news. And I know it's cliche to say, but to give you an idea how bad this is, like Fallout 76 has done a lot of not just shady shit, but like illegal stuff, like over the course of its release. Like when it first came out, Bethesda got involved in a lawsuit for the game being buggy. They also got, and Bethesda also advertised this rucksack for the collector's edition of Fallout 76 that people never got. It ended up being a plastic bag, like it was basically like a bag from Dollar Tree or Walmart. Yeah, and I think they outsourced development from their usual studios in Rockville, Maryland, all the way to the studio in Austin, Texas. But so I'm getting off topic. What are the case? Fallout 76, despite all the illegal stuff that they were up to, like doxing people on accident, the rucksack incident, the lawsuit involving the game in general, all it's gone through. Fallout 76 has gone through all that, but not once has it been delisted or considered being delisted. So I don't know if CDPR themselves asked Sony to delist it, or if Sony just did it on a whim. But this did make me want to touch on a topic that I've been talking about for a long time on my Twitter. I actually tweeted this out as soon as the story broke about the game getting delisted. Let me go to my If we go to my Twitter real quick, I'm trying to click through my phone. But if we go to my Twitter, I wrote, quote, with Cyberpunk being delisted and Sony allowing refunds for the game, I do not think that digital storefronts. Sorry, let me read that again. I'm doing this in one take, by the way. But, quote, with Cyberpunk being delisted and Sony allowing refunds for the game, I do think that digital storefronts for games should have made refunds a standard a long time ago. Players have gotten burnt a lot by messy releases in the 7th gen, so now is the best time to make it a standard. End quotes. And yeah, like EA was like notorious for releasing games unfinished on back during the 7th gen and during the start of the 8th generation. Matter of fact, a few other companies were also releasing games unfinished as well. And wow, so I think this should, in my opinion, set a precedent for how digital games should be handled because you got to remember that, like I said earlier, Microsoft Store and the PlayStation Store are digital storefronts that are more contained than Steam or GOG. So with something like this, I do think that this should light a fire under any developer's ass. Well, it should light a fire under Sony and Microsoft's ass to start delivering refunds or start delisting games if they're released in such a state. It honestly baffled me that Fallout 76, with all that it's done, has never been delisted because of that. Like you guys should have seen the game. You guys should have seen the game when it first came out. You think Cyberpunk 2077 on launch on a base PS4 is bad? You have not seen 76, bruh. I remember I played the game on a free trial period during it was during last summer, and good lord, I remember I made it out of the character creator, and my character started T-posing, and when I pushed the left analog stick forward, they were stuck in a T-pose. So when I restarted the game, they were still in a T-pose, and I could not get out of that. I'd restarted it so many times that I kept going into a T-pose, and I just quit. Yeah, so so like I couldn't even make it out of the first vaults of the game. That should say a lot. And my problems with Cyberpunk so far, I don't know if you saw my last video, but so far I've been experiencing frame rate drops, and I only suffered like 3 crashes. Other people are reporting crashes in the double digits. So yeah, I do. Like I said, this should start a conversation about companies on their digital storefronts offering being more lenient with refunds because like this is inexcusable. This has been inexcusable for several years. I've said like even as a teenager when at the tail end of the seventh generation of consoles, I was wondering why Sony or Microsoft was not offering refunds for just these broken ass games. Like when Battlefield 4 came out for PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Why like that game was bad. Like yo, Battlefield 4 was so bad at launch with glitches that it earned the nickname Betafield 4. Like and I love when players come up with nicknames for glitchy ass games like that when they launch when they launch badly. But still, I don't know how long I don't know how long The Witcher I said The Witcher. I don't know. I'm thinking so I have CDPR on my mind right now. But I don't know how long Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be suspended off of PlayStation Network. But but you can still buy the game physically at any retailers. I don't know if CDPR is going to recall the game. Well, that'd be stupid to recall the game. Now that I think about it, it's not like it's a toy or a car that got recalled. But still, I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, how long the game's gonna be remain, erased from, or not erased, deleted from PlayStation Network, but still. So yeah, that's all I have to say about the about Cyberpunk being delisted from PlayStation Store. What do you guys think? Do you think they should? Do you think digital storefronts should be more lenient with refunds? Let me know. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and make sure. And if you want more updates, or you just wanna kick it with me, make sure to follow me on Twitter and to join my Discord server. And if you want to support the channel, feel free to donate to either my PayPal or my Cash App. Links to all that will be in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.